Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Gators are on the move. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. And here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Pope. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Trying play action. Lets it fly. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Paul. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Find some fresh air. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Smashes through the tackle. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter.
And first down for the offense.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Gets it out fast.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here's the pressure. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's short. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, give on the inside.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on third. It's complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Going to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Gators. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. To the air on first down. On target. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Going with the ground game left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. It's Rousseau. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The run from the shotgun. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat on hat to go get that first.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. He leaves it with his back. Running into the open space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Oxford.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hope. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Smashes ahead. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Rousseau. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the deep...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And back to the air on second down. This one's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the D denied them on second and goal. Running back searching for a hole. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work,
touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And the returner will be brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Got his man quickly.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off-play action on first down. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Syracuse.
They'll give it to the back.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gators!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On on the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Balls it in. Makes him talk to the hand. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. Going to look downfield again. It's complete. Running to Green. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. Hard running there. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The Gators are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt.